Hey y'all, okay, so change of plans tonight. So, I had the leftover taco meat that we were talking about last night, and I was going to do some cheesy enchiladas for dinner tonight. And I already had everything out, and then Braden comes in and he says, "Did you not get my text?" And I'm like, "No." Well, I look back, and he had texted me and said that he was not going to be eating dinner tonight. He was going out to dinner with some of the guys from work. So anyway, it was fine. I hadn't started anything, so I just kind of put everything back up in the fridge. And then I thought, what am I going to make myself? So I have decided on doing a breakfast burrito. I love breakfast foods, but I don't like to eat in the morning. So I'm going to show y'all this delicious breakfast burrito that I love to make. I typically make it for myself around like noon or 1 o'clock. But it sounded really good for dinner tonight, and I had all of the stuff, and so that's what I'm going to do. So let me show y'all what I've done so far, y'all. All right, so I have a little bit of sausage here that it was a few of the sliced sausage that I fried up and cut up, and then in my skillet here, I have a little bit of that ham. I bought that ham the other day, and I needed to use some of it, so we're using ham instead of bacon. Now you can do any kind of meat with this you want. You can do ham, bacon, sausage, a little bit of all of it, one or the other. Really, you can do any kind that you want. Let's see, I'm gonna pour out a little bit of that grease. Hang on a second, y'all. Okay, we just want enough in our skillet to coat it. So what I'm going to do is the ham and the sausage tonight. So let's move this aside, and I have 2 eggs here that we're going to beat up. Let me go ahead and get this over here. Y'all, you want to have one of these to put on your skillet if you're ever frying ham. It pops so bad. So just if you've never fried ham, please listen to what I'm telling you. It pops terribly. So you want something like this to put over the top of it, because it will pop like crazy. I don't understand why it does, but it like almost pops like popcorn. So anyway, I have 2 eggs here, and I'm gonna put in a little bit of heavy cream. Of course, you can do milk or whatever you have. I have some of this, so I'm going to put a little bit of that in. Just pour some in. There's no certain amount. Y'all, back whenever I was working, I used to go by Sonic and get the breakfast burrito a lot, and I would typically eat it for lunch, because like I said, I don't really eat early in the mornings. So this reminds me a lot of that little breakfast burrito I used to get, so I love to make it at home. All right, so we're going to put our eggs in. And it's so quick and easy. And you know what else I love about this? And I have done this before. You can do a little bit of food prep with these. You can make several on a little small tortilla, wrap them up in saran wrap, and put them in the fridge or even in the freezer. And it's a perfect little breakfast for your kids in the mornings. That is so quick and easy. Tonight I'm just going to use a big tortilla and make one, but of course you can make it on smaller tortillas and make a lot at one time. So y'all, I'm just going to cook my eggs here. I'm not going to keep you while I cook these. It looks like I'm smoking down here a little bit. I'm just going to season up my eggs a little bit with salt and pepper, and I'll come back and we'll build this breakfast burrito. Okay, y'all, you can see that our eggs is pretty much done here, and then I like to add in a little bit of cheese. Now, I don't like to add cheese on my eggs until they're pretty much done, just like this, because I feel like it changes the texture of them and changes the cooking process. Now, that's just me. You can add it whenever you want, but I like to wait until they're pretty much done like this, and then I just toss them around a little bit. They're still really hot, so it melts that cheese on them really good. So that's just my way of doing it. But anyway, so I have it off the heat here. There's our eggs. Let me back y'all up. I'm gonna get everything over here, and we're gonna build up our burrito. Okay, y'all, let's build up our burrito. I am going to start with a little bit of shredded cheese. I know we put cheese on our eggs, but we want a little bit more here on our burrito. You want to put it more towards the side that is towards you, because that's what's going to help you roll it up a little bit easier. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of our sausage, just like that. And now I'm going to do some of our eggs. Y'all see that cheese is just streaming everywhere. But that's how I like it to be. I don't like to put the cheese in early whenever I'm cooking my eggs. You may, and that's okay. I just prefer to do it this way. Okay, my hand up. And now we're going to do a little bit of our ham. Like I said, sometimes I do this with bacon. You can do it with whatever you want, okay? Kind of mash that down a little bit. Put my hand off. And then a little bit more cheese. Okay. And another thing that I like to put on mine is some salsa. Now you can put this on the side too if you want to, but I like to put just a little bit on there. Not very much, just a little. And then I usually do have some on the side also. So as you can see, just a very tiny bit. Okay. Now we gotta try to roll this thing up, y'all. All right, so this is how I do it. I come up on both sides. I kind of push this in over here, and I tuck and roll all at the same time, just like this. Okay, do you see that? We kind of have it all rolled up, and then I cut it. Cut it down the middle. Okay. And then you have a delicious breakfast burrito. We're gonna try this, y'all. And that's it. This is going to be my dinner tonight, y'all. And like I said, you can make these in with smaller tortillas and make it like a little food prep for your kids and put them in the fridge or the freezer, and they will love them. I used to do this whenever my boys were growing up, and I would just do whatever they liked. I might do some just sausage, some just bacon. You can do just ham. You can do it however you want to do, y'all. All right, so let's try this. Delicious. So good, y'all. These are so good. They're low carb. Like I said, if you don't want to do the spinach, you don't have to. That's just what we always get. But these are so good. Okay, y'all. That tonight, just so simple and easy. Like I said, I was going to do the enchiladas, but that's going to be put off until tomorrow night. So I will show y'all them, or show y'all the enchiladas then. And this is just going to be it. I have a little bit of stuff here left over, so I will probably just make one and wrap it up. Pop it in the fridge, and either Braden will eat it tomorrow or I will. But anyway, y'all try this, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.